live with Tao. Self-knowledge, various dimensions. I can see myself. This is the question. You cannot see yourself directly the way you see others. Who will see? Because very relationship of knowledge, seeing, perception means that there are at least two things, the known and the knower. The self-knowledge is not possible in this sense because there is only one. There is knower. And the knower and the known are one. The observer and observed are one. You cannot convert yourself into an object. Therefore, the word self-knowledge is just wrong. However, it connotes something. It says something which is true and possible. You can know yourself in a very different sense, in an altogether different sense than from how you know other things. You know other things through the organs of perception. When there is nothing to be known, when all objects have disappeared, when all that can be perceived and grasped is no more, when you have discarded all, suddenly you become aware of yourself. And this awareness is not dual. There is no object and there is no subject. There is simply subjectivity. There is simply awareness. This awareness is a different type of knowing. This awareness gives you a different dimension of existence. This awareness gives you a totally different type of different dimension of existence. You are not divided into two. You are aware of yourself. You are not perceiving. You cannot grasp it. And it is existential, the most existential. This is the different type of knowing. That's why I said different dimensions of self-knowledge. This awareness is of a totally different kind. This awareness gives you a different dimension of existence, different dimension of existence. You are not divided into two. You are aware of yourself. You are not perceiving. You cannot grasp it. And yet it is existential, the most existential. Try to think it this way. We have energy. That energy goes on moving to the objects. We have energy. And that energy goes on moving to the objects. Energy cannot be static. Remember, it is one of the ultimate laws that energy cannot be dynamic, cannot be static, it is dynamic. It cannot be otherwise. Dynamism is the very nature. Energy moves. When I see you, what happens? My energy moves towards you in the form of perception. A light comes out, just like a camera. The moment you click the upper button, the aperture opens. Energy in the form of light falls on the object and captures the image, and you see it. Energy cannot remain static. Remember, it is one of the fundamental ultimate laws that energy cannot remain static. It is dynamic. It cannot be otherwise. Dynamism is the very nature energy moves. When I see you, that means my energy moves towards you. When I perceive you, a circle is made. Look at the camera. Camera is focusing an object. A circle is completed. A light goes from the camera as the aperture opens, falls on the object, and then the energy is falling on the object and it comes back to the camera with an image captured. A circle is made. My energy moves to you and then it comes back to you. A circle is made. If my energy moves to you and does not come back, if my energy moves towards you and does not come back, I will not know you. A circle is needed for knowing. A circle is needed, the energy must go and then come back to me. With this coming back, it brings you to me. I know you. Knowledge means that energy has completed a circle. Knowledge can happen through perception. That's why we capture the images. Energy goes from you and then it reaches the object, it strikes there, and returns, and in returning it completes the circle. If my energy moves to you but does not come back, I will not know you. A circle is needed. The energy must go and then come back to me. With this coming back, it brings you to me. I know you. Knowledge means that energy has completed this circle. From you, a knowledge. From me, a knowledge has come and fallen on you as an object. It completes a circle and come back. It has moved from the subject to the object, and then it has moved back from the object to the subject, to the original source. If I go on living this way, making circles with others, I will never know myself. Because my energy is filled with the energies of the others, it brings those images. I keep on seeing the objects, others. When I see you as an object. It delivers those images and to me. This is how we gather knowledge. The light comes out in the form of energy from you, falls on the object in a semicircle, comes back to you, to the original source, and then you gather knowledge. This technique says to allow the object to disappear from there. if the object is not there, allow your energy to move in a vacuum. If there is an object, your energy in the form of light comes out of you like light coming out of the camera aperture, falls on the object, comes back in the form of bringing the information about you, capturing the image. But if the object is not there, you allow the energy to move into a vacuum and in an emptiness. It goes from you. There is no object where it falls. There is no object to be grasped by it, not object to be perceived by it. It moves and comes back to you through the emptiness. There is no object. Emptiness means there is no object where it will fall and capture the image. It brings no knowledge to you. It goes from you in the search of something, but there is nothing. It comes empty. It comes pure. It does not bring anything. It brings only itself. Your energy has come out in the form of light, gone into the vacuum and comes back to you. It comes back as virgin. Nothing has entered into it. It remains pure. This you can understand. This is the whole process of meditation. Meditation is not contemplation or anything. Your light comes out of you. Instead of falling on any object, it falls into an emptiness and returns without any information. This whole process is of meditation. You are sitting silently. Your energy is moving forward, moving outward. There is no object with which it can be contaminated or captured, with which it can become entangled, with which it can become impressed, with which it can become one. There is nothing. And there is no image, there is nothing, there is no object with which it has to become one. There is nothing with which it can become one. Then what will happen? It will bring back the same light, which is yourself, back to you. There is no object, no thought, no image. Energy moves. The movement is pure and then it comes back to you, virgin, pure, without any contamination. As it left you, it comes the same way. It carries with it nothing. When the light comes out of you, out of your camera, it carries with it nothing. Simply an empty screen, a capacity to capture something. And when there is an object, it captures it. If the object is far away, far away, it will not capture. It will simply come back, bring back the darkness. That is what is known as in camera technology focus. The focus can be blurred. The object can be so far that even using the wide lens, that will not be sufficient to capture the image. So when it comes back black. When with the Still, the normal camera, where there was a film or so, you are taking the picture and you have not been able to capture it. Then the film becomes, when it is exposed or cleaned, it becomes dark. No image is captured in it. So something like that happens in meditation. It goes back, goes from you, falls on the object in the vacuum. Vacuum, there is no light. You are sitting silently, your energy is moving, there is no object with which it can be contaminated, with which it can be entangled, with which it can become impressed, with which it can become one. Then it brings back to you the light that has come out of your eyes, back same to you. There is no object, no thought, no image. Energy moves forward. The movement of the energy is pure, and then it comes back to you as virgin. As it left you, in the same way it comes back to you with nothing. An empty vehicle, like a taxi goes, does not find, it started from the destination. Sometimes it happens when the taxis are move or the vehicles move according to the schedules or the government buses. If there is no object, it does not wait for the bus to fill before it leaves. It leaves on its own. If there is no passenger, still it moves, and then when it reaches to the destination, there is no passenger, it comes back empty. And an empty vehicle, it comes back to you. It hits you. There is no knowledge carried by it. It is coming only by itself. In that penetration of pure energy, you become aware of yourself for the first time. This is the process in meditation. Like a camera, the light comes out of your eyes. There is no object, just pure emptiness. It falls on that and it brings back, comes back. It does not bring back the emptiness. It comes back virgin without capturing anything in it. There is no one. As it went, it comes back the same way. Then it is coming only by itself. In that penetration of pure energy, you become aware of yourself. If your energy is bringing something else, then you become aware of that which it is bringing. You look at a flower, the light from your camera falls on the flower. The light captures the image of the flower. Energy is bringing back the flower to you, the image of the flower, the smell of the flower. When you are looking at the flower, its image comes in the form of luster and beauty. Through the nostrils, you get it nostril. It brings the smell as well, the color of the flower. Energy is bringing the flower to you. It is introducing you to the flower. You are getting the knowledge about the flower, that this flower is red color, it is velvety, it has luster. You become acquainted with the flower, its velvet texture, its colors, its petals, and its fragrance. The energy is covered by flower You never become acquainted with the energy, the pure energy which is you. Because this is what constantly we are doing. You are moving to the other and coming to the other as an object. And the energy is bringing back that object to you. If there is nothing to be inscribed, there is nothing to be carried by the energy, there is nothing to impress it. It comes back unconditioned. It comes back unconditioned. It comes back to you as it has gone. It brings back itself nothing else. And then only then you become aware of yourself. Like light has come out of the camera as the aperture opens. And if the object is far off and the lens capacity of the camera is too small, even the wide angle cannot capture that, then what will happen? The image will not be captured. And this is what used to happen when you was using the films. And then sometimes when you open, you are exposing, getting the film cleaned, many images comes out black. Means the light has come out of the camera, within its range, the object to be captured was not there. So when you are looking at a flower, you are looking at a person, the light from your eyes comes out in the form of energy, goes to the object, captures its color, its texture, its gender, and all about, and then it will not bring anything else. In case of a flower, it will bring the texture of the flower, the color of the petals, the size of the petals, and the smell of the petals. So with all this and information, it makes you aware of the flower. Then you process it in the mind that it is a rose flower, it is a marigold, it is chrysanthemum or any other flower. But if the energy comes out of your eyes, goes into there is no object in front to be captured, it falls into the vacuum and it returns to complete the cycle, and completing the cycle, it returns back to you by itself. Nothing else it captures, nothing else it brings back to you. Your energy has gone out. It is your energy that has gone out. It has come back without, because when the energy comes out of you and falls on the object and brings back some information, some captured image, then you become aware of that object. Isn't it the process? This is the process. You see a flower, you become acquainted with the flower. When light from your aperture goes out and falls on the object, the flower, captures its velvety texture, color, the petals and everything, and then it brings back with its smell. You process this information and then you gain the knowledge about the flower. But when the object in the process, in a state of meditation, comes out of you, there is no object to be captured. It falls into an empty space and comes back empty without. So circle is completed. It has fallen, come out of your eyes. When it returns, it does not bring anything except your energy. It has come out of your eyes virgin. When the energy goes out of your mind, out of you, It does not go with the preconditioned ideas or anything. It goes out of you in pure virgin form. When it falls, because the film where the image has to be captured, the light goes and it captures the image. The light is bringing the image back with it, and it is inscribed immediately on the screen, and you get it. When it goes out of you, there is no light. The circle must complete. It comes back as the energy went. Virgin, it comes back in the same form as virgin. Then you come to know about yourself. You become aware of yourself. You become aware of that which is. This is pure circle of energy. Energy moving not to something else, but within you, creating a circle within you. Then there is no one else, only you moving within yourself. Energy going out of you, out of the inner source, and comes back to you, creating a circle within you. Then there is no one else, only you moving within yourself. This is the entire process of meditation or dhyan or marakba. This movement becomes self-knowledge, self-illumination. Basically, all meditation techniques, all of them are different variations of this. Different variations of this. Light coming out of you, going in an empty space where there is no object in front. It goes as virgin as it came out of you, and it comes back pure and virgin. It brings back the energy to you. This is self-knowledge, this is self-illumination. And basically all techniques are different variations of this. Enough for now.